But yeah, Tang, we had one run so far that we actually made it to Dry Bowser with a chance. Where our goal this weekend, I really want to get that 56, and we're gonna try our best. Oh, what's up, Jermaine? Thank you for the good luck. We're gonna try our best to get the 56 this weekend, and to help do so, there are a few strats today that I've decided to opt out of, just to give us a chance to get runs started. And these, I'm taking out the most risky. So we're still doing a bunch of shit, but there's like 3 strats in Toxic Tunnel that I don't really want to do right now, just so I can get some runs off the ground. It's one of those things where it's hard to justify continuing if I have a bad Toxic Tunnel, since it's so early in the run. But then having to stress about getting like a perfect Toxic Tunnel with these 3... Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. With these 3 hard strats just makes it... it's pretty stressful and reduces my success rate. It's a lot easier when you don't have the stress. Like, all exits are all bosses. Like, if I die once there, it's like, whatever. All right, I'll just do it the easy way the second time. And then if I get it the first try, it's just like a cherry on top. But can't quite use that mentality here. So getting rid of those allowed us to get a run off the ground. And it wasn't like insane. We were chatting it up and being a little bit distracted. So there were a few mistakes that I wish I could have had back. But it was relatively solid. Like some above average execution. And it gave us a chance into the end game, which we played fairly well. Made it to Bowser with a chance and got insanely good RNG, but then died to bombs between phase 2 and 3 when the airship starts dropping bombs on you. Died to that, but it would have honestly could have been a gold Dry Bowser. Like, I shit you not. That's how good the RNG was. And that was on 57:30 pace. So yeah, hoping for some more attempts like that today. That is the goal. Oh, I forgot I have to reload my YouTube page. Shit. If anyone's watching on YouTube right now, I can't see. Okay, that wasn't gonna work. I was too far left, so had to bail on the key jump, skipping the gap. So dumb shit, dude. Okay, it could have been worse though. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. So obviously the double hit is annoying and stupid. Well, okay, so going back, the double hit was stupid. Like, it's unfair. But a decent percentage of the time when that happens, you get extra screwed because it messes up the shark manip next to the key. Whereas on this attempt, we got the good fortune where the shark went far enough back to the left that I didn't have to wait a full additional shark back and forth. Right, like if he gets too far to the right, like if he gets in front of me to the right, then I have to let him go back to the left, then back to the right, so that I can get my correct manip to get the key where I want it to go without the shark interfering. But because he went far enough left to begin with after the double hit, I didn't have to waste that extra time. Like, he went too far left, right? So it wasn't perfect. I did have to wait a little bit for him to come back, but it definitely could have been worse. And I would like I mean, I don't know if we'll have the time, but I would like at some point to play the rest of Gamble too. I was messed up my momentum. I got too far forward and I wasn't ready to dismount. So it took an extra bounce on the Piranha. A little slow, not too bad though. Evening money. Dude, what the fuck is this game, man? I just don't get why that's not working consistently for me anymore. It's like, I don't get... Like, I don't reach that right disco shell, or the up toss doesn't hit the thing, or... I feel like there's one other possible condition that's been happening. I don't fucking know. I'm getting annoyed by it, though. It's making for so many bullshit World 1s. Close, actually. Fuck. Well, that was totally messed up. I didn't get between the top row of, like... Okay. It's annoying. I was just talking about how I haven't messed that up in a while. We were close, Money. We were close tonight. Made it to Bowser with a chance. Gonna send you the shared band info request. Appreciate it. I don't know why people do that, though. Just, like, be a disturbance for no reason. The attention, I guess. It's like, don't you have anything better to do? It is what it is, though. Humans are weird. I'm not really sure how that one didn't work. Seemed like that should have been perfectly fine. I'm surprised that wasn't a 60. I thought that did that well. World 1 is just griefing me right now. How many times have I hit the Kaizo block today? I don't think I've actually died to it today, but I feel like that's like 3 times maybe I've hit it. Tell Dave I said hi. I'll pass along the message. Okay, here we go. Okay. We saved it. So normally I go for a triple key jump, but it bonked the wall, which is not good. It ruins my ability to sneak under the low ceiling spike. But we were smart about it and did it the traditional. Back and forth that. Yeah, we did it the traditional way. Obviously lost a little bit of time. I think it was 3 in-game timer. I think I saw it like a 51 instead of a high 54, low 55. Something like that. I just realized something on this part with the rotating platform. I think I can actually reduce risk by staying on one of the ropes a little bit longer, and I don't think it costs time. Very good. Because I think yesterday I might have died several times to coming back to the rotating, like not landing on the rotating platform after activating the top rope. But yeah, I don't think I need to jump off the top rope immediately. I think I can take just a very small delay, which will allow the rotating platform to go a little bit more around. Accidentally big wiggle. Okay, that's good. Which one? You tell me. Again, I gotta draw a goatee on the pinata. guys really won't know who's who. Both ridiculous deaths. Individually, I don't think they're too expensive. Collectively, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Have to. Bad ball and chain by me. I don't know why it was off. I must have done something a little bit weird. Yeah, I was gonna get. Oh, actually, I thought it was gonna be plus 20 for the split. It was actually plus 17, but that's with the other mistake I made too with the ball and chain. So maybe it was like plus 16. 16 second for the 2 deaths. TGIF, my friend. What's up, dude? Welcome to World Record Night. To be determined, Tom. To be determined. See how long it takes us to get what we want in any percent. I'm not like... I'm leaning towards no on fake ending, even though I think it's like definitely in my range. Like I don't think there's a doubt about that. It just doesn't seem exciting. The motivation really isn't quite there for it. That was awfully close. I was risky to go that close to the spike. I disagree with my decision there, but made it through. Yeah, it's got to be a little bit more exciting for me to want it. Bad, but at least we didn't die. Could knock out 100 attempts a night. I don't know. This doesn't seem that fun. It's also anticlimactic, right? It's not as satisfying to hit that orb and then like, oh, GG, the run's done after 3 levels. Now it's all you care about? What's your preferred length, X-Man? Are we talking 40 minutes? Are we talking an hour and a half? Something in between? Nice. For Kaizo, I think my preference is like 25 to 40. Thought I got a 42, come on. Really good. Want every runner to go for complete domination over every category? I did all the main categories at least. That counts for something, right? So to play 30 minutes of low, but to watch 45 plus. Yeah, there's definitely something very exciting about. I mean, it's not surprising, but like the long journey, right? You don't. You're on the edge of your seat for a longer amount of time, right? I fucked up. No fast right here. God damn it. Couldn't get to the wall in time. So like, yeah, if a run is like 10 minutes long, there's definitely going to be an exciting part, right? When you get close to the end of that run, obviously it's going to be like edge of your seat. But you don't have much time in that state. Like the first 6 minutes of this 10-minute run, maybe it's like... Come on, that was terrible. Maybe it's pretty mundane. Or it's like, okay, well, this is just a typical, like, first 6 minutes. Then maybe you get past that one sketchy thing, and now you have a chance. And minutes 8, 9, and 10, you're on the edge of your seat. Oh, terrible. And, God. But, like, at the same time, that also means you might, as a viewer, you might miss that run in its entirety. To go talk to the significant other or something like that for just a few minutes, and all of a sudden a whatever run turned into an insane run, turned into a dead run, all while you were gone in a span of a few minutes. Whereas when you get something like this, like an hour long, it's like, yeah, okay, the first like 15 minutes might seem a little mundane, But like even at this point, I feel like now it's like, okay, this is something to pay attention to. It might not go anywhere, but at least it's like, okay, we can start getting some like excitement about it. And then especially you get to forest, right? Now it's like, oh my, okay, we actually have a chance. Lava, you're on Tower of Fate, right? Like, holy shit, what's going on? And then you know, I don't know, it's just you get really attached, I think is the best way to. There's more to sink your teeth into for enjoyment for just a single run. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh my god, I did that so weird. It really, and the other thing is, these levels are, I feel like there's always something in each level too. There are some free levels, obviously, like Secret Grove, right? But the ones that actually have platforming in them, which is obviously the vast majority of the run, a lot of nail biters with spooky strats. So addictive. Fast strats are a lot more fun to watch than just not dying. Yeah, I'm actually going for some. We're not going for risky strats, quote unquote. So an example, something I'm not doing today, is like we could corner cut that a lot more aggressive, right? So some very, very minor optimizations I am taking out just for today. But like I'm still going for that. And that. So even though I am taking away a few very minor things, we still are going for a lot of crazy. Oh, okay. Nice. Really good. Yeah, if you're sweating now, I feel like I've got to do at least a few attempts of Trilogy, right? I've been kind of going back and forth, like, do I want to, do I not? If I don't go for fake ending, I feel like I should go for a Trilogy attempt. Not just a single attempt, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I should try to cobble together something, like, halfway decent for the back-to-back-to-back. It doesn't, I don't think it has a leaderboard at the current moment, but there have been discussions in the past about making one. I just absolutely detest, I gotta find a way to just do it, like, safe. That obstacle is so fucking dumb. What if I do that? Okay, whatever, that was really slow and bad. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh my god. I had to preserve all that momentum. Try to delay the bounce a little bit as well. Okay, get me out. Could have been better, could have been worse. So yeah, maybe I just crash into that wall. That'll stop my sliding. The crash in the wall before the red shell, I should specify. That'll stop my momentum. Obviously, it's a little bit slower, But I mean, obviously, how many times have I died at that red shell? Like a shit ton. It's such an annoying. To be fair, I hadn't like thought about crashing into the wall before, so I've always like cursed that section. Maybe that's like the intention though. Maybe you're supposed to crash into the wall. That would make sense. Do it the intended. Well, not. Is that the intended? Close enough. Do it the semi-fast way. Got the skip. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got something cooking a little bit right now. That's nice. Let's go. Sorry, it's steak. You'll have to settle. Oh god. No, okay. I thought I shorted that. Oh, fuck. I get getting confused. Should I go for the fast or the slow there? I messed up. Oh god. I'm dead. That was everything was terrible by me there. That was really bad. That was a bad setup for the fast bubble there. Can you go for it? Pretty much exactly how the Yoshi went last time too. It was a little bit delayed from the mushroom. I didn't get quite my optimal version. So then I had to like make sure to stay further to the right to not accidentally touch the Yoshi while it's small. Oh my god, I almost touched that. Okay. $55 from this position. Well, let's see what happens in Tall Peak, right? Maybe if we have a good peak, keep our hopes alive, keep our spirits up. Unfortunately, there are several ways to lose $1 billion. It's gonna be too low for one cycle. It's fine. 2 cycle. Let's do 5x. Lost a cycle on the chuck. But that's, I mean, that's fairly minor, right? That's could have been much worse. I can't get in front. Yeah, I can't get it. No one cycle. It's unfortunate. So I did not bail on the one cycle saw thwomp because I'm not going for that strat. In order for me to go for it, I need to stay pretty far ahead of the saw while riding it to the left. So coming out of like the narrow, the low ceiling hallway, right? Like I want to stay a good bit in front when I'm doing my bounces off of it. So I have time to set up and everything, and I was too far to the right. I couldn't quite get to the spot that I wanted. I almost hit the muncher. That was very close, but because I didn't die, that was actually very sexy. The one of the best sections in the game, to be honest. When you get all of the strats, the fluidity is unmatched, I think, in this hack. Like, I'm trying to think, what other section feels that buttery smooth? I'd have to really think what would be like the top 3 smoothest sections. But I would be surprised if that one's not in the top 3. If, you know, it might even be the top 1, to be honest. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Very good rope burn. It's only 56% could never happen. Now here we are. I don't recall. Pixar, it didn't happen. Yeah, that was very nice. I mean, the pipe of the first half was a little bit slow, but outside of that, very strong, especially the second half. Got it. That was for Cask Boom. Save in a cycle. Very nice. Let's go. Anyone remind me what the really popular and tough ROM hack was where you fight a girl with a sword? Cassio, yeah. Fight Fennel in Cassio. Oh my, I almost just botched that. That was a weird thing I did. Like I came on top of the thing and it messed up the freeze, like getting freeze framed like that while not on the ground. Awkward. Taking the today's they were not where we're eliminating something like the hyper risk, and that was one of the hyper risks to get rid of, was the fast ending there. I go through stretches where I feel really good about it and then really bad about it, but for the preservation of the attempt, right, for tonight. Another example of that. Going for the halfway when I typically don't. At least like first try. Usually I reserve halfway for second attempt if I don't crush this ending. Ooh, I almost choked that. That would have been weird by me. I think I one-shot this both times today, bonsai, which is nice. The pauses to the on-off platforms in that Reznor fight for Tempo Temple, they are on global timers. Hold on. So since they're on global timers, if I pause the game, they're still going on and off, which allows me to stay next to the blocks while they're in their off state because the game is paused, but the Reznor stay in their same position. So I don't like lose any cycles there. Plan what's after the 56. Strongly contemplating trilogy before moving on. But I also kind of want to go back to all exits. Like, I'm not... we've been at this hack for so long, right? I feel like we should move on. But at the same time, I feel like I could crush all exits. I feel like I could crush all bosses with the new information we have from any percent. I don't know. But... And then trilogy still looms. And then outside of that... Strongly considering elephants. So much meat on the Barbie world record, true. You didn't get to see the PB for the all exits. Definitely an exciting run. Having to get through Grand Prix 2 Bowser always makes it for big excitement. Are you ready for Grand Prix 1 again? No, absolutely not. That's like the biggest reservation. Getting back into fighting shape in Grand Prix 1 sounds like miserable. That is a rough run. If there is a 1.1, that does not immediately invalidate the 1.0s. It depends on what the changes are for 1.1. If it's nothing too crazy, the leaderboard would remain intact. If it was crazy, then most likely they would have a separate 1.0 leaderboard versus a 1.1 leaderboard. Are you ready for slow retry Grand Prix 1? Absolutely not. That's like one of the worst aspects of it. And then the Kaizo blocks. There are some dicky Kaizo blocks in oh, fuck, I almost fucked that up. Okay. Focus. Jesus Christ. Okay, everything's going a little haywire here, but we came out unscathed somehow. Pipe a bit safe. I was a little bit worried that the fireball was too low to do the Kaizo helper block. But otherwise, good second half. Got everything else. And then the first half was a bit sketchy, but... Won their Sweet 16, let's go! You'll love to see it. Best of luck in the Elite 8. Hello, please. I pressed the wrong button and then it took forever. That's some time. How was that? Well, bad flight earlier as well. I don't know. Ooh, I forgot that. It's fine. Taking that safe. Yo, that pose of Waluigi entering the door, showing dominance. Okay. Tower of Fate. See what happens. The first entry, the fish are RNG. The rocks are not, and the fireballs are not. So if you die, though, on the first one, it should be RNG set after that. This is a run. This run's cooking a bit. See what we can do with it. Okay. Taking this safe. That was the last hard room. Focus. I'm dead. Nope. I almost jumped early. Okay, still in the green. Still good pace. Let's go. We played well and slightly conservatively at earlier parts of the run, which gave us enough leeway to make that big mistake. It sucks too. That was the last sketchy strat. I mean, it's no sketchier than the double shell jump in my opinion, right? It's this probably the same difficulty, and I had what I needed. I just got in my head a bit and over backtracked, so I lost my fluidity, lost my momentum, so I didn't quite have the range. And by going back to the right, I kind of messed up my angle to stay under the net, if I'm remembering correctly. So it is what it is. Okay, let's do it. Another 54 pace into lava. Not a little awkward there, but I lost my Y input, apparently. Oh my god. I did the exact same thing. Jesus Christ, twice in a row. That's high enough. Got the skip. Take two. Only because that was so far to the left, that fireball. Oh! Wow, that Yoshi drop was very far to the right. What the fuck am I doing? That was... There's a Kaizo block there, by the way. Like, that was so far to the right, and I did not have much platform to work with to hook around there, but... the work that we put in on that disco has been paying off beautifully. I knew I did that. That was terrible. Okay, it's fine. That is even more disgusting. I just shot early. Come on. Okay, focus. Don't take this for granted. Take this easy. Unnecessary deaths there, but still in a great position. Let's go. Do I like gimmicky bosses like DDR Bowser and in the Flame at 6M? I think they're fun. I wouldn't say that they're the most fun for speedrunning purposes. They do get a bit stale. But I appreciate their inclusion. We actually had a good 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had a good portrait puzzle earlier today. That was a good music puzzle. Okay. 55 pace still. I mean, that's with a crazy bounce. This definitely has a shot for a good 56. If Cape goes well, let's see what happens. Send me your energy. Exactly. Mario's the one playing. Oops, fuck. Mario's the one playing this right now. I'm just rooting him on. Okay, focus. I'm going under the pencil. Fuck you guys. Nope. Never mind. I just choked the easy ending. Oh my god, did not think I was that far. And I got the very rare occasion where they did not give me my turnaround. It did me vanilla turnaround. Lost the cycle. Okay. Not bad. Bad start. I didn't get it. I got the fast pipe on the run earlier today. Gorgeous. I'm going to walk this key instead of throw it. Taking it a little bit safe there. Nope. Okay, good. Gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. Ah! Is this Waluigi's time? It has time to shine. Focus. No helper. No helper again. Well, that might cost us the 56. Nothing we can do about that. Late phase bomb as well, right? Yeah, it's been insanely slow. 0 helpers. Dog shit boss. It's close. Really good run. Very close. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. We'll get another one going. Be right back. Whew. Okay. Good runs today. Good runs. That's what I like to see. I know you guys are probably a little bit disappointed. No PBs tonight so far. Lost in Dry Bowser twice. But man, the fact that we're getting there that strong, you love to see it. You do love to see it. Y'all, thanks, Lost Score. Does anyone remember the pace that we were on entering Tower of Fate? I want to say it was 53:30. My weakest part so far today has definitely been World 1. As crazy as that sounds. Really has not been that clean. But post World 1, we have been lights out. Stole my shell. I was able to recover, but I think that's over a second of time loss. Excuse you? Well, that's some fucking garbage. I definitely disagree. A 54-45? Dude, if we could even get a 55, that would be incredible. Think about how many things went right in that that run we just lost to Bowser. There's a few things that we did differently today, right? We've got the hat. We've got Waluigi. I've got a fan blowing on me, courtesy of Paco. She gave me like a little fan for the desk. Oh god, it despawned. Oh my god. Oh, please, fuck you, game. A crazy grind, or, hear me out, a lucky grind. All we need is one, right? Because when you really think about what a crazy long grind is, it means like any run could be the run. Right, and you just have to grind it out long enough to actually actualize it. But if you're already in that any run could be the run, I mean, just do it, right? One and done. Or yeah, hear me out, hear me out. Okay, I'm gonna keep this alive because I'm annoyed. Tired of level 1 resets. So we're just gonna eat it. We're eating death. Get us the fuck out of here. You can actually go too fast here, by the way. You can despawn the moving platform. Been a very long time since I've done that, but just figured I'd throw that out there. The knowledge bomb. You're technically not dead, by the way. There's a pipe to the right that you can use that will take you to the start of the goalpost room. But I think it's like a 15-second time loss. So, yeah. How the fuck did I not reach that? Dude, what is going on with this level 1? Why has it turned into the most impossible challenge? Get me out so I can play the game, please. To be honest, level 1's actually pretty fun to play. Like as far as level 1s go, both this one and Marathon from Grand Prix World 2, they both do a really good job of having just quality platforming. Really hate watching the cape section. Dude, when we first learned the cape section and scienced it all out, it was rough, to say the least. And not rough because like we don't know how to cape, because obviously we did 96 Eggs of Vanilla, so we definitely have the cape background. I love cape. But anytime you bring in a new cape section and you're trying to go for some crazy strats, like it's kind of tough to build up that consistency, especially if it's the very end of the run. So yeah, it was a bit rough, but we spent, I want to say it was about 4 to 5 hours on each section, not in a single stream, but like we spent like 4 to 5 hours on like section 1, then another 4 to 5 on section 2, and then another like 4 or 5 on section 3. And this is after post science. So however long it took us to learn and route the cape, once we started doing runs and seeing where our flaws were, then we went back and did the extra evaluations. And ever since then, our consistency is so much better. We've learned a lot, modified some cues, better understood a few different things, and then some new strats also came out of it. And now it's feeling very, very fluid, very satisfying as well to execute. Yeah, thank you, Bibi. Bibi, we've made it to Bowser twice today. We had a 53 pace entering Tower of Fate. Just like let that sink in for a second. It's been a good night. Tower of Fate was at 4130. Ooh, but I don't know. So I look at my my best possible time. That's how I know my pace, right? So funny enough, I don't know what 4130 translates to. if we were to get golds all the rest of the way. Like, I don't have that kind of, like, frame of reference. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. I was a little bit worried that I was too far to the left on those key jumps. So I do that extra little wiggle to get the right positionings there so the shark does what I want. Come on, get up there. That was terrible. Swimming at the end. The rest of it was good, though. Nice. Okay, that's good. If there are any pace pals still remaining from the really crazy run we just had, was it like 10-15 minutes ago? I appreciate you guys sticking around. Hope you're enjoying now that we're actually out of level 1. Optimal. For a pretty big tournament, all pins from the 90s. Nice. Is there anything special about that? It's like, have pinball machines evolved since then, or like what's the significance, or is it just cool because it's like vintage? And also doing everything you're doing. Yo, I appreciate that, Moon Man. We've definitely worked pretty hard. I don't know when the last time you were tuned in, but we've been working on this since, I don't know if it was like late November, early December when we started doing science, something like that, right? And we have learned a lot. We have learned a lot about the various levels in this. We're definitely at that point now where we can do so many one-shots. Still strategizing? Okay, yeah, that was like way back when. Very cool. So yeah, as you can see, we've learned a lot, come a long way. Consistency is anonymous gift, thank you for the 12 months to Vivi. I appreciate that. Enjoy the year-long stew, my friend. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I feel like I'm known for my crazy optimizations, which, I mean, fair, right? But one of the things that I also do or one of the things that is also important to me that people might not really realize is consistency is also a huge importance to me. Now, I know obviously it seems like a little bit contradictory because you're like, well, you love to do all these crazy things, right? Find all these optimizations, which is adding in extra risk. But I try my best. I spend a lot of time tweaking, refining, adding visual cues to try to make these strats viable in full run. Like, take, for instance, this ending here. The way we originally scienced this ending out was the exact same speed, but had a different setup on the upper blade, the upper hallway blade, and so it was harder. And eventually, when we finally had the time to investigate it, we were able to look at different ways to get the same speed, but with an easier setup. It's just the hack is so long, right? It takes a while before we can get around to everything. But we're finally at that point now where I think most everything is resolved. There's definitely still spots where I could probably spend some time and figure something out and do a little better, but I really like where our consistency is at right now. We have very legitimate chances to one-shot every level. Five different evolutions of pinball. Interesting. Do you have like an example that would be easy to share for us non-pinball normies? Or plebs, I should say. Today's been a 2-cycle day. We're taking just a handful of strats easy, and that's one of them. And then there are 2 in this room that we're also taking easy, just to increase the chances that we get out of the early game. Which is important because the early game's been kind of our weakness. Oh god. Okay, we're still fine. Okay. So we can get past this. We've been doing pretty well today. Dead. I'm over holding left. Ugh. Oh, okay. That's not a hard part. Okay, we're gonna go full send. We're going full send this time. If we die, we reset. This is trash. That's so unfortunate. The whole purpose of tonight of taking things easy was pretty much with this room in mind. Even if I'd gotten that, we were already plus 40 something. Damn. I just couldn't do the shell jump. That was 2 deaths on the shell jump, man. Or no, 1 death on the shell jump and then 1 death on the part with the thwomp. That part's fucking easy as shit. Damn, dude. What a disaster. Why isn't it a Mario hat? It's a Nintendo hat. It's close. Damn. Wait, no flippers? What do you mean no flippers? Haven't pinball machines always had flippers? Or is flippers a term that doesn't mean what I think it means? When I'm thinking flippers, I'm thinking the buttons on the side that to make the things go up and down to actually hit the ball. Used to not have... Well, what did they have then? What did you do? How do you play pinball without a flipper? You just Oh, because do you just like crank the ball, like the spring to start, and then just see where it goes? pray that it bounces to the right spots. Oh, it's okay. So it's like a Plinko machine at that point. Okay. Interesting. That's quite the evolution. That's like a complete shift in genre at that point, right? Back on the road to success. Let's go. It's a fox. We were close today, my friend. We were close to getting a new PB. 2 chances at dry bows. That's the second time we've done that today. A little bit of a time loss for it, but could be much worse. Take it. Wait, it was a game of skill without the flipper. Definitely with the flipper, I would say it's a game of skill. I feel like it might be hard to argue without the flipper, though. Okay, with the flippers. Okay, yeah. Definitely with. Oh, okay. There goes my fast strat. I think that 51 is like... I think that might be the break-even point with using the dolphin. When I do my triple key jump correctly. I want to say it's... yeah, it's a 54 if I do it correctly. Garbage. Oh, okay, well. Also garbage. Although, to be fair, at that point I was thrown off, so... It's not too surprising that I kind of fucked up the P-switch. Okay, so definitely some slop. The equivalent of an extremely quick death so far. Like, as if we died to, the stacked Koopas at the start of Testudo. That's about what this total time loss is. So we've made like 3 different mistakes in this run. Failed the block grab that many times. Okay. Can I... I just could not block grab. How many block grabs did I miss? One. It was like 3 or 4. Usually I'm pretty solid there, but okay. Definitely a scuffed World 1, but we're going to keep it alive. We're definitely keeping it alive. Let's try to get our way, hopefully, to Toxic Tunnel, get some redemption on the second half, and then I'm having all sorts of trouble today. Like I said, World 1 has been my kryptonite lately. All sorts of... I didn't think I was going to get the early bullet. Okay. All sorts of weirdnesses. Definitely not thrilled, but... Ingrid, thank you for the brand new Prime Gaming sub. Welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying the runs and having a good Friday night. I really want... I mean, I kind of wish we had gotten that PB earlier today. Not only just because of, obviously, you want to get a PB, lock it in, but I really do want to finish off Gamble 2. For anyone who didn't see it, we had a really rough set of runs last night. Like, we couldn't get anything going. So we ended up, after about, like 2 hours, at, fuck it, we'll just play some first playthrough. Loaded up Gamble 2. It was really fun. A very manageable intermediate hack. Definitely recommend. I think I would classify it as like a low to medium intermediate. Because what is a high intermediate? Like, what is El Dorado, right? That's probably a high intermediate, if memory serves. The obstacles had pretty good readability. The sections, and this is talking about Gamble 2 now. The sections weren't like too crazy long or anything like that. No, I don't think there were any like ridiculous punishes. Music was good. Graphics were pretty solid. The only minor thing I would say, maybe like sometimes the background was a bit too busy, but that's pretty minor. I did feel like the platforming was very satisfying too. Like not all platforming is equal, right? Okay. Who's ready for some redemption? Let's go. Excuse me. second. Focus. Last hard part. Dead. Dude, that strat is not working. Oh, this is so frustrating. It's like I'm over holding left. I'm going to have to relook at that. Go back to what I was doing. Ugh. I thought I had something with the left-right to have extra room to run, but... Okay, well... We're keeping it alive. Fuck this. We're just gonna play out of our mind outside of this. Luigi, thank you for the Prime game for 2 months. Cheers. Oh, God, so bad. Okay. I'll make a note to, 1, say that spot needs reinvestigation, and then 2, until I reinvestigate it for the time being, we will revert to just the right hold. I can't. We were very far behind where I wanted to be. Oh, God. Okay. It's fine. It is what it is. Even though that one... I mean, it wasn't that great of a run anyways, entering the second half. Like, we had plenty of World 1 slop to begin with. You know, it wasn't... Like, by the time I got to Blast, that run was kind of trashed. So whatever, like, the Death and Blast or whatever, like, not a big deal. We'll just reset it. And we still learned something, right? Not a complete waste of a run. We have come to the realization that the variation we took for the shell bounce is not effective. So we won't do it anymore. We'll have to keep a mental tally and see if that's a good decision or not. Because it's possible that it's perfectly fine to just revert. Because technically, the update that I made was 2 parts. There was an update made to how I'm tossing the shell to begin with, and that part has been very effective. Let's see if I can... Let's see, what's the best way to describe this? Exactly, Sesame, exactly. So yeah, I fixed 2 parts: the shell toss and the shell bounce. And so for the shell toss in the old version, I was holding right when I was tossing, and having the extra D-pad in there when I tested things out actually was not necessary. You can just neutral the D-pad and then release Y afterwards, and you'll still get a max speed shell toss. Because by that point, you're in the air, so like releasing the D-pad actually isn't slowing you down. You've actually locked in your speed. So that was a good update. Without that, having the D-pad in there getting some accidental inputs. Also was leading to some brain miscommunication. Okay. Where I would press down before I would release run. So I would end up dropping the shell instead of tossing it. Because, for frame of reference, once at that shell toss that I'm talking about in Toxic Tunnel, you toss the shell and then you enter a pipe. So to enter the pipe, you have to hold down or press down. So doing those, like, neutral in the D-pad kind of made it a cleaner break and made me focus more on, like, when I am neutral in the D-pad. So I was able to rectify the like X position for that. Right, so that's been very successful. I don't think there's been no accidental drops because we've been neutral in the D-pad. We haven't had any weirdisms like that, so that's good. But then the shell bounce, I thought I was having issues. Oh, fuck. Forgot. I, like, blanked on what the jump type, like, what the size of the jump was. Got thrown off. Okay, so last piece. I'll finish up with this. So, yeah, I was not getting the jump speed. Like, I wasn't getting the initial speed I wanted to lead out in front of the shell in Toxic Tunnel. Because you come out of the pipe, and then you hold right, and you have, like, not very many pixels before the pipe ends, right? So I thought adding in the left-right would assist with this, right? Because then I definitely have more runway to work with. But I don't think I'm reacting fast enough, and that's the issue. So there's 2 updates, and I think we can get rid of one of them. Now, long story short. Focus. We've got this. Focus. Dead. Not dead. Nice. Close. I'm fucked. Oh, no, I'm not fucked. Wow. I don't know how that guy didn't despawn, respawn. That was a big leftward movement by me. Very lucky it didn't get wrecked. We're gonna go right side this time. I prefer to go left side of the Kaizo block for a little bit of extra time save, but I'm done playing level 1. We're out of here. Let's go. I'm ready for another exciting run. There we go. That's a very clean set of 3. Damn, that was like... if I got in that swim to the door, that was perfect execution. Oh my, I thought I over re-grabbed that. I was very scared. It didn't grab the rope until like way late. Threw me off. Like once it didn't grab the rope, I think I was just dead. I don't even thrown off or not, I think I was just fucked at that point. Got a 58. We got a 58 on Sunday. Very close to getting a 56 today, actually. Made it to Bowser twice. Really good paces. No GDQ submissions for me, by the way. I did, I think I mentioned this, I think I mentioned it yesterday, but Fiesel let me know that SNES Superstars Marathon is doing stuff, doing their marathon in June. It's an online thing as far as I'm aware. I've done it in the past, but I'm pretty sure it's always online. Regardless, think about submitting for that. I know we, like, if you look at our speedrun attempts, it would seem like we're very reset heavy, which you might think is like, oh, well, that'd be really bad in a marathon for obvious reasons. But actually I have pretty high confidence in like a marathon setting. Part of the reason that we do these like heavy-handed resets is just to get us a good start out of World 1. Give the run a good opening push. But a lot of these runs where, like, take these deaths, we could easily continue in a marathon setting and still have a really nice run. I don't think there are any levels. At least in any percent I'm thinking of, that can get me hard stuck. Whew, good thing I duck. That was close. Like all bosses or all exits, you could definitely get stuck at Grand Prix 2 Bowser. I guess in any percent, the only thing, like maybe Dry Bowser, although I feel like it wouldn't be super hard stuck. I feel like within a few tries we would get it. It wouldn't be necessarily pretty. We'd lose a lot of time, but relative to the length of the run, I don't think it'd be that bad. I wouldn't expect to get stuck there for like 15, 20 minutes. Don't you just gotta win? What do you mean? Money, what was that? What was that in reference to? Might have missed the context. How can you get stuck? Oh, if like... So, here's an example, right? Like, if we were... Oh, I'm going to go with secret exit. A little sloppy there, a little slow. Forgot what exit I was doing. If we were to do one cycle note blocks in the first half of Toxic Normal, right? That's a hard strat and can get us killed. If I was to do that strat over and over and over again, it would not take that many attempts to complete it successfully. Like it might not get it first try, which is bad for the like a world record attempt. Obviously, like we don't want to take that death. But in a marathon setting, if we have to do it like 2 or 3 times, where it's not going to be the end of the world, right? It's not going to be like a showstopper. But then on top of that, I can always go for the 2 cycle, right? Like watch this. This would be the safe, like intended 2 cycle. And while there, I mean, I guess technically it's an obstacle in Kaizo, so there's always a chance you could die. You could do something wrong. But that's one of those things like 9 times out of 10, probably 95 times out of 100, 99 times out of 100, like we're not going to die to that, doing it that way. So in a marathon setting, you could, if you're doing well up to that point, maybe you take 1 try at the 1 cycle just to kind of showcase it. And if you don't get it, then it's like, okay, I'll just go for the easy, like, intended 2 cycle so we can guarantee that we're out of there. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we're not going to get stuck. The example of a spot where you could get stuck is Grand Prix 2 Bowser. The Grand Prix 2 Remix Bowser. Oops. Because that's a fight where there's not like an easy option, right? You're just not, you're like, oh, well, I'll just do this backup strat. I'll lose like 5 seconds, 3 seconds, and we'll just like guarantee that we're out. Now you have to, like, the fight, it is what it is. And if you die on the 8th hit, well, too bad. Try again and do it all. And those are expensive deaths as well. Like, that's the other thing. So that's also a factor when talking about getting stuck. You take 2 or 3 like quick 5-second deaths, not a big deal. Brush that off. But you take 2 to 4 Grand Prix 2 Bowser deaths, and you're sitting at, you know, plus 3-4 minutes extra. You might start sweating on that 5th attempt incoming. Your mental game might start breaking down. Oh, thank God, that's still... I didn't get credit for a toss. It ended up as a drop. But no punish. No punish. Yeah, man. Imagine if I was just like, okay, well, nothing to see here, boys. I'm just going to reset the console now. Thanks for having me. Something that, if you guys are familiar with Slopcore, when he was doing first playthroughs of hacks that were starting to kind of piss him off, he would, I mean, I don't know if he's the only one who's ever done this. He's probably not, but I always like associate with him, where if he's like getting kind of pissed at it, he'll like start coughing and shaking, like as like a distraction. Oh shit, like an earthquake's happening, you know, that kind of shit. And then boom, the console gets powered off. It's like, well, damn, you hate to see it, guys. Nothing I could do. Right, that's kind of... Whew, if I didn't get credit there, I would have been sad. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we're doing some stuff. Would you like to hear your horoscope for tomorrow according to Astro Talk? I would love to, Ash. Hit me with the deets. While traveling today, oh well, we already know that's a fail. I ain't moving my ass tomorrow. No shot. Oh my God. Ugh. Hello. Okay. No, I'm just gonna die. I don't know if I ate up 10 seconds in-game timer. That was terrible, though. What the fuck was that, man? I should take a gander at the in-game timer to figure out... So, like, I know I have 10. When done fully properly, I have a very low 10 at exiting the pipe, like entering the pipe. But I do, like, I have to obviously transpose that down to where the horizontal fish gate is and figure out what is an acceptable time to get past that. Because maybe I would have been okay. I don't know. I was worried that it was just on the edge of bad, and that would have been devastating. I had a 53 pace entering Tower of Fate. And I had a 55 pace entering So Long, I think, today. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, that was a thing. That is not what I wanted, but it's fine. Take it safe. It's fine. Bum, bum, bum. Finish the horoscope. Hold on. Okay. No. That's some fucking bullshit. I might not even make it to the door as a result of that. Ooh, that was clutch as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I'll toot my own horn a bit there. You'll meet a very interesting fire sign that will have some wisdom to share with you, but make sure you follow the distancing rules. What are, like, 6 feet apart? Is it COVID? Oh my gosh. I cannot believe. It has been a while since we've got... like shat on a bit by the wall run detaching. Nice. I almost shorted that. So yeah, the wall run detach, I thought that it was moving moving the wall side to side before you had P speed. That's what I thought it caused it occasionally. So I've been very diligent about not moving it until I get P speed. But that was not the case here, because I'm pretty confident that I got P speed before I started shifting, and I still fell off. So I don't know. But we were able to recover without dying, which is huge. Still can keep a good pace going as a result of that. First time failing that today. It's a nifty little strat. I want to say... I'm trying to remember the delta. For some reason, I'm remembering like half a second compared to optimal. But like over a second compared to intended. It's like a nice middle ground strat. This is in reference to the opening thwomp of the first half, by the way. The optimal is like doing a thwomp squeeze between the icicle and the top left of the thwomp, just like spin jumping between it. Extremely tight. Can be done. Done it in runs before, but... And it's not that big of a time loss if you die. So usually I go for like one crack at it, but today we're trying to like preserve all of the time loss from caused by like super risky stuff, so not going for it for today. Have I had Deathless in any Kaizo hacks? Was my Quickie World 2 Deathless? Or Gracie? Super Gracie World? Use the extra spin block. I wasn't confident that the ice was going to get hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Best ever pace. Pace pals unite. Yeah, Storks was not. Grand Prix World 2 was 3 unintentional and 1 intentional death. Was Titan deathless? Titan might have been deathless, or maybe it was 1 death. I don't remember. That one was a very tight window, though, in Titan. I was competing against Calco at the time, and he is a damn good speedrunner. Not just a good Kaizo. God damn it. Okay, well, there's no fast red there. That was clean. I know Calco did. Oh, I'm pretty sure Calco did. That's what I remember. But I don't know if I did the Deathless Titan. For some reason, I feel like I had 1 death. almost forgot what I was doing. I was thinking I was at this part for some reason. Let's keep this green. I'll try. Worker, that's one of my most treasured Kaizo moments was we nailed that like pixel perfect level 1 strat on that world record in Titan. A safe 2 cycle there. That was insane, yeah. It helps that it was in level 1. Right? Oh my god, didn't quite make it. That's not that big of a death, but still. Okay, we essentially lost a cycle on the Chuck there. Ropes. What was the damage? It probably wasn't too... Why do I thought there was a gap there. I looked away for a second and then looked back. I was like, wait, shit, am I about to run off into an abyss? Maybe it's a different level that has a gap there at the end. Okay, let's go. Anytime you want to land, ship, anytime. Almost got the 75, by the way. Very high 74. And I think it got a bit sluggish near the tail end with my camera manip. There's a certain leaf of the last leaf of the quad leaf section that I do a left-right camera manip as I jump off of it. And I might have been a bit strong on the left. Yeah, I think our other instance of Hagakure... Well, actually, we've had 2. I think one of them was... Was one of them bad? I know one of them was really good. Sometimes these splits are hard. It's because... sometimes when I'm in the green... Or, like, sometimes my splitter doesn't work. And if I'm in the red, it's not a big deal. But when you're in the green and you fail to get a split off... Since I go against my best ever paces, I've lost out on what should have been a green split, what should have been a defining split. So it loses that expected connectivity. So like the... I'm dead. That was terrible. Fuck. Why did I short that? Come on. Okay. Motherfucker, dude! Why am I... Everything is just feeling so off right now on this level. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's what I need. Okay, well, no midair. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Unfortunate. We had a very clean rope burn earlier today. Actually, I think both rope burns we had today were good. This was not. This was terrible. It is what it is. We can still do good things. This is definitely... by no means is this dead. By no means. So that's the risk of going for the fast P-switch there. If you get the fast strat, you save a cycle. If you fail the strat, you lose a cycle, like an additional cycle. It's fine. It's probably better to die there. That was a terrible fireball. That was a terrible decision. I thought it was... Okay, if we have... Well, okay, we still got to get through Bubble. If we have a clean right side forest, we would actually be entering Tower of Fate at 53x still. Again, that's a lot of ask, right? Get all the way clean through the next several levels, but we did it last run. We can definitely do it again. And if we do, we'll be on an incredible pace again, so... I'm not gonna bet against us here on this. With a honey bun in the middle. Let's go. Eating like a king. It's fine. It's quick. Preferred, but it's quick. I like the updated visual cues for that now. Sloppy, but no punish. No, it's not. The other 2 attempts today, I think we did it without dying. It's much easier to not die to the bullet if you don't go for the halfway. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, if you don't go for the halfway, you can retain your P speed, so you can cover more ground more quickly, and so he's not as close to you. So he's easier to dodge. Okay. Even if we get a 54 pace entering tower, that's still very strong. And it wasn't that long ago that we had a lot of trouble just doing that. Like, it's been a fairly new thing for us to have a 54 pace, let alone a 53 pace like we did earlier today, into Tower of Fate. But last weekend, I think we had 3 or 4 of these instances. And then today we had the 5330. I don't remember what the other run's pace was entering tower. Maybe it might have been a 54. But at least 1, if not 2 today. And this one has a chance. Again, just imagine if that rope run wasn't such a tragedy. So yeah, we're doing some good stuff. Let's go. Very cool level, by the way. I've adjusted my visual cue there by about like a quarter of a tile. Micro adjustment, but it's been working. Damn, that was a very good chuck. That sip will fuel me to victory. Let's go. Okay. 2 more levels I want to clutch out to be able to qualify this as a very good pace. Let's go. Oh my god. Barely. Just kept it on. Fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is so slow and slop, but should still... Yeah, still good enough. Okay, we actually had a really nice... Nice, got it. 4. Perfect. With... See, like, actually being, like, a little bit late is better than being a little bit early. Because then I can actually use the Kaizo Helper block properly. Okay, so that was good. Okay. So let's see if we can get a good Yacht Club. We've done a decent job salvaging this forest right. Like, the forest right has salvaged the bad forest left, I think. Knock on wood as I die. Oh! Okay. Easily could have been credited with a death there. No doubt about it. Oh, please. Okay. Go. No 53 pace, but that's fine. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Take it a little slow, a little safe there. Okay. This is fine. That was actually a pretty rough 4-5 rock pattern. Like the fish pattern during rocks 4-5 was tough, but we salvaged. I mean, we didn't salvage. We did the strat right. It was just, you know, close calls. Okay, so we did what we needed to do. Now, keep in mind, you'll see that we're in the red by 43 seconds. Obviously, this was all mostly caused by that terrible rope burn, right? However, with context, this is actually insane because before the run that was earlier today, when we were in the green here, the run that was 43 seconds faster, before that, this would have been our fastest ever pace into tower. So we've had our 2 fastest ever paces into tower today. Like both are from today. Slid off. Okay, well, you know what? Hello! Where's the jump button? Where's any of the buttons? That's annoying. Please. Thank you. Okay, one cycle. It wasn't the fishing boo's fault there. I fucked up post-spring. And then, which is fine. Like, I mean, from time to time, I'll make that mistake. And we can salvage it very easily. But I went to go do the block. The one block didn't destroy it. That kind of got me panicked. But then that's still fine. That's not enough to get me killed. But then I went to go do a jump and nothing happened. And then if I remember correctly, nothing happened. And then I panic press, which is usually what happens when you, or when you, what usually happens when you do that is that you overhold jump because you're not really in the right frame of mind. You're kind of actually thinking that you're at a, almost like you're at a different point, right? So if you're thinking about like a regrab, right, you're gonna press jump release and then regrab, and that regrab you're usually holding to slow fall. But if that initial jump doesn't go off, and you're thinking you're on that regrab state, so you're used to holding it on that second press, but now you're really on your first press, which needs to be short to not crash. Like, that's kind of what a typical culprit for that situation. I'd have to go look back again and see what exactly happened, but it was several errors compounding, right? Okay, still good pace. 54 entering, like, the submap for lava. Very strong. See what we can do with it. Just fucking die. Terrible. That should be good. Nice. Oh my god, I went really fast, which is good. That is like kind of like the optimal version of that. I don't usually go that aggressive on, but I did this time. I actually almost paid the price for it. Because after I framed partially through the saw, which is good, that's like the optimal way to do it, I almost like rushed myself into the spike, the floor spike, but we averted the crisis. Okay, let's go. The work that we've put into that disco has been very helpful. Why did I don't release jump there? Has been very helpful. It was after first revamping it, it was a little bit sketchy. But now that we have the experience on it, missed the one cycle by the way there. Now that we have the experience on it, we're getting much cleaner at it. If I had slid off, I would have been sad. Okay. Technically should still be 54 pace. Not by much, obviously. This is not really a... You wouldn't expect a 54 out of this. But still 54 pace, entering pit for the very first time. Yeah, this is definitely a very 56able position. Even with a bad Bowser, like a not a death-filled Bowser, but like not a good RNG Bowser. That's still pretty bad. Lost 11 in-game timer for that mistake. Could have been much worse, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Very strong. Okay, give me the energy, guys. You know what? I don't call for the energy until I'm in so long. Like this is where I need the energy, because I do go. Even though we've been taking some things a little bit safe tonight, I'm going the whole kit and caboodle when I get to so long. Not taking any of the cape stuff easy, outside of grabbing the halfway, I guess, in the second section. Too far to the left. No reason for that. Nice. Messed it up. No one cycle. It's fine. Uh-oh. I made that mistake earlier. I'm getting thrown. I made a mistake and it threw me off on my timing and spacing. Okay. Nope. Hello! Come on, man! Went for the key toss. Nope. Fuck that. Fucked up the camera nip strat. Damn. disappointing, but you still have a chance. We failed at Bowser twice today already, so get in. Come on. Okay, focus. Let's go. No love, no helper bomb. And guaranteed bomb is final attack. That is the slowest possible outcome. The dodges there were really good by me. After I put myself in a bad situation, but nice. He did an extra bounce. Well, that could be game determinative. Should have held it. Well, that's the second time today it's been that exact situation. Of course, cannonballs on the right side. I mean, to be fair, technically you can say I'm not giving myself good enough spacing, right? Okay, well. Do it again. Thank you guys for the G's, by the way. Nice run, nice run. Lots of good stuff, a few bad things. Can definitely do it even faster. But we did a lot of good stuff there. It's a good sign. 3 attempts into Dry Bowser today, and we're due. We're ready. Right there. Out on the rest. Sounds good, man. Thanks for chilling. Have a great rest of your day. Whew, so freaking close, man. Getting to the final boss 3 times. Cannot seem to get it. Can't finish it. Completely forgot where I was. Okay, not the way I normally use the shell. But it was the best I could do thinking on my feet right there after fucking up the jump sizes off the Koopas. Hopefully it was somewhat fast. I don't really even know. I think it might have been just slower. Damn it. Okay, well. Multiple mistakes, but obviously we're gonna keep it going. 51XX space already. Can you believe it? How crazy. I could say, oh, thanks, man. Freaking beast. Yeah, I think so, Kuro. I mean, I feel like the stars are already aligning, kind of, with how the runs have been going. And obviously this is a knock on wood, but I felt very comfy outside of World 1, right? Like if we can get out of World 1, which I mean, I'm including Toxic Tunnel in this, but if we get out of World 1, I mean, Bowser better fucking hold on to his hat, because I'm fucking coming. I'm storming the castle. Fuck Bowser. Guy can't even be alive for me when I get to him. I spend all this time to catch up with an old pal, and he just happens to be fucking dead by the time I arrive. The fucking nerve, right? That was somehow not as insane as I thought it was. We didn't even get a 55. I thought I crushed those key jumps at least. Maybe something else I did. The reverse water maybe was a touch slow. Not by much, obviously, but maybe? I don't know. I don't know what was wrong there. I think I needed that third toss. Nice. That's exactly how you want to try to conserve the P speed while dealing with the key. Not an easy set of strats there. Like, it's not necessarily a set of strats that are going to get you killed often or anything like that, but to actually preserve the P speed properly, usually you end up dropping the P speed. Like, that's the common result. Like, eventually you have to drop it, but try to preserve it as long as possible. Let's go. The Grand Prix World 2 run is pretty fierce. It's kind of like what I'm doing on the attempts tonight for Grand Prix World 3. The Grand Prix World 2 run was done with a pseudo-safe set of strats. I say pseudo because we were still going for a bunch of fast stuff, but like the most insane dumb shit that barely saved time. Or like Rock Save, which does save a lot of time, but is insanely inconsistent. Like, I didn't go for those on that night. Tried to keep Deathless for as long as possible while still going for fairly aggressive strats. And that's, again, pretty much what we're doing tonight. Like, we're not going for an aggressive Toxic Tunnel. There are 3 strats I'm not doing. There's 1 strat in Yacht Club in the second half of the Fugu that I'm foregoing. Right, there's just a few things here and there. Trying my best to keep as much spice in the run. And it's been pretty successful, I would say. Like, we've had the multiple 54, 53s into the late game. Honestly, with the way we're playing, I could even see us get like a 52 pace into Toxic or Tower Fade, sorry. I played an instrument before, but actually practicing was like I was forced to play piano when I was I don't know, when did we start? Like maybe when I was I'm gonna guess I started when I was like 8. Like it was like 8 to 15 or something like that. But yeah, my parents made me, so I didn't really like doing it. I was still solid, you know, even without the practice. I did have a good teacher, so I could, like, when I go to the lessons, I did learn a lot from him. And retained what I could from lesson to lesson without practicing, for the most part. So the question is, where did I get my my habits from for speedrunning. I don't know. I mean, my habits have definitely evolved over time. Like, the process I'm currently using is not identical to what it was like when I first started. For when I was doing DKC3, 103%, that was my first ever speedrun. But even though it wasn't the same process, I was always meticulous. Like, I spent 50 to 60 hours learning 103% for DKC3 before I ever did a stream. Learned all the levels, the strats, and at trying to go for like all the fast stuff too. It wasn't so like all of that's still consistent with what I do today. But I've done a better job at like note taking, managing the strat deltas. Before it was like having to remember what I wanted to look into and what I wanted, like what those deltas were going to be. Whereas now I write it down. I think at the before stream or the start of stream or at the end of stream, one of those three, I'll think about things that need to be modified and actually write it down so that I'll take a look at it. And then having a system in place for like knowing what the most recent changes are so I can look at those and kind of ingrain them in my memory. So like out with the old muscle memory and visual cues and in with the new. Until and then get rid of them from the list once I recognize, like, just innately know, like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to look. Right, that's like more like newish style me. Oh, make your living as a piano teacher. Nice. Were you my piano teacher? I don't get why this obstacle is so hard for me. And again, I don't feel like I'm doing anything that's non-intended, right? This feels like what I'm supposed to do, and yet I fucking struggle at it. I don't get it. Okay. One day we'll have nice things here again. Could pick up other instruments easily. Yeah, I had a friend in college who, well, I mean, I had a friend before college. Actually, a friend I met through church way back when. Still good friends with him today, actually. But he was very musical and kind of got me some interest into guitar. So I would dabble a little bit with him. He taught me like a few things, and then looked into it a little bit more closely when I went to college. And one of my good friends there was also kind of very solid at guitar. So kind of got some encouragement from him as well. And at that point, because I'm on my own now and, you know, years removed from piano, had the desire to kind of pick it up a little bit and do some more dabbling. And then in classic fashion, you have to learn a song to impress a girl, right? Eagle Eye Cherry, Save Tonight. I know it's not the super impressive display of skill or anything like that, but I enjoy the song. And it was cool to get to learn. Eagle Eye Cherry, let's go. Go with what is comfortable and preferable. And gradually get more detail-oriented as their paces become more competitive. Yeah, that's a more standard approach. I'm definitely an oddball. I go so when I enter into a category, you know, I have very high standards and expectations for myself, right? Like my objective is typically world record, or if there's like a super duper high level competition of like the competitors are really strong. You know, I might not initially shoot for world record, but maybe I'll shoot for like top 5, right? Or like I'll have a really strong. Oh my god, that was terrible. I don't know how we didn't get punished. You know, maybe it'll be top 5, or maybe it'll be like get a really good milestone time, like what I wanted for Celeste, for instance. Was just in the first 30 days, work really hard to get a sub 30, and then my hand gave out, unfortunately, and we were definitely in the range to do it. But yeah, my hand and controller gave out, so that had to unfortunately put that one to the side. But that's like kind of the mentality. Go learn all the hot strats, learn the physics, understand the game, and then use those early runs as practice for the late game. Right, like I know my early runs are going to be not good. We just won't have the consistency, especially going for all the hard stuff. But I'll be developing the consistency over the course of the entire grind this way, and it helps me figure out early on, okay, here's where I need work, and we can invest the time there right away. And it helps prevent the feeling of taking a step backwards, right? If, you know, obviously when you start a run, you're at the bottom, right? You don't have any consistency, no expectations. You know going in, you're going to get wrecked. So at that point, you might as well go ham, because you're not going to feel bad about taking deaths at that point. But then contrast that with being super deep. Like, let's say like we're at this 58 PB right now, but without these strats, right? So like our sum of best is a 56 instead of a 51, right? That's a lot. One, it's a lot more daunting to run at that point in time. And then you lose that comfort, and that's going to start getting into your head because you're so used to like one-shotting certain levels with certain strats. And now you're starting to start worrying, well, okay, wait, what is my visual cues there? And am I actually going to survive? And then you get frustrated by having all those resets, right? And you're not, you don't know where the pitfalls are going to be with these new strats. Like there's going to be a lot coming at you all at once, where it's like, this is more of a, if I am changing things, it's very gradually over the course. Right? Like my methodology is, let's take a look at 3 or 4 things that went wrong last stream. Let's look at those, figure stuff out if we can. And we'll leave everything else the same. And even if there are parts that we struggle at, we'll eventually get around to it. But we have plenty of time because we're starting from the very bottom, right? Plenty of time to get good. Whereas when you're deep in the grind already, it's like it's really hard to take that one step back to try to take 2 steps forward. Because it feels like you're taking 20 steps back and you may never get forward again, right? So I think there's like a psychological aspect is what I'm getting at. Okay. That's not good. No major punish, at least. RSIs. What is RSI? Oh my gosh, I wasn't looking at the game. Small. That might be... maybe it would be like 3 seconds, actually. I felt like I recovered very slowly. Not quite the size of a death, though, I don't think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Not great there. A little slop, but like I was too close to the spike, so I couldn't get a good angle if I had to wait. Nice. Okay. Ah, repetitive. Yeah, that was, so yeah, my hand was... Celeste is a lot harder on the hands. I mean, Kaizo's hard on the hands, too. I think, I switch grips frequently throughout the run. Like, you can see right here, like, slip. I have claw grip into standard. Hello? Maybe I released left too early. Come on. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't know why. That's twice I didn't get credit for. Let's do it the intended. It's fucking dumb. Was that 3 cracks at that too? That's embarrassing for me. It's not really embarrassing. Embarrassing is probably an unfair word to use there, but relative to our consistency with that strat, which has been very strong, that was terrible for us. Part of the reason I like that strat so much is that it's got a decent bit of flashiness to it, which I can't lie. I do like a little bit of flash. It's got a little bit of flashiness to it, and it actually doesn't cost that much compared to optimal. I want to say it's like half a second slower than optimal, but way more consistent. He says as he misses it a bunch. And then compared to the intended, I think it's over a second time save. That's fine. We can still do great things. Was Savage Guard the one that did To the Moon and Back or something? What is that one? God damn it. I know I'm picturing it. Oh, fuck. That's going to bug me that I can't think of it. It's a song that I used to like a lot. I want to say it was Savage Garden. Yeah, let's go. That's a good song. Haven't heard it in ages, but they also did Truly Madly Deep. I don't think that one was as good. I mean, that's like the more popular one for sure. Safer version of that this time. I think I needed the extra spin block. I'm not 100% positive. Maybe I could have gone away without 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The strongest disagree. We're wasting it. Just didn't get a re-grab. This is a room that's usually outside of the very first strat, which can be sketchy for sure. Outside of that, I do have a lot of confidence in our updates there, so that was very disappointing. Oh, I forgot to... No one told me to that I don't have my PB video showing right now. What the heck? Oh, it probably happened when Live Split froze and I had to relaunch it. Maybe I forgot to load up the layout with the PP video on it. Nice. Went for the full shebang there. Nice. That's going to be a quality. Yeah, that was a very quality Bubbles one. We went for all the 3 hard strats. Mostly because I was annoyed at how our pace was looking. I wanted to either sabotage it or save it a little bit. Also, I want to touch back on the learning the backups. Definitely important, and it's something that I never start with the backups though. I know that's probably like crazy to a lot of speedrunners because how do I even when I'm like deep in a grind, sometimes I just like I'm not gonna go for a backup. I'm gonna go figure out what I need to do to get the main strat correct and consistent. Like I try my best to do that, but there are definitely times when I'm like, okay, it's time to figure out like what to do in this certain scenario. But I do reserve that typically for the like investigation portion of the grind. Why am I not getting that today? Yeah, even though I don't like learn the backups early on, like it takes me a while to get around to it, very useful. Not where I thought I was in my exposition. Taking off for the night? Sounds good, Crow. Take it easy, man. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, I'm not... Definitely not thrilled with this pace, but only because our standards are like probably too high at this current juncture. But not out of the realm of possibility to have. Ooh, 395, very strong there. Not out of the realm of possibility to get a good. We have to get a good full forest. But we can do it. We can definitely do it. Let's go. One at a time. Nope, man, we got a bad fire. On respawn, it's almost always messed up. So no quick red shell there either. And didn't get credit for a jump. Cool. Terrible. I went hyper aggressive to maybe secure gold. I'm surprised I didn't get that. That felt like a really good second half, but holy shit, was that a terrible first half. So yeah, Hogger Curry normal. First half bad. What was the other one that was bad? So another level. Bubbles. No, it was Peak Secret. Peak Secret. Damn. Rains and pours. That's the only time I failed that today. That's definitely a strat that I could have opted out of today. If we're trying to focus on hyper consistency. As you can see, Thwomp Squeeze there is not free. But that one's actually way more consistent than Thwomp Squeeze and Slipknot. I have a pretty decent visual key. That's why I didn't want to get rid of it today. No punish. Oh, wow. Forest left. What a yikesy right there. Really, really bad. Which Mario sprite do you like and hate the most? And by Mario sprite, I'm assuming you mean like the characters like for Grand Prix 3 specifically as my options. So Grand Pooh Bear, definitely the worst. The obvious reason being the sprite gets fucked in some of its animations, which ruins some of my visuals, right? So I think that's a fair pick for least. But outside of that one as a least favorite, so of the fully functioning sprites, I don't like that the Waluigi kicks his legs out. That for some reason it's you know, it's not really a big deal, but it throws me off. Even though we're actually playing pretty darn well today with him. Small Wario, the little hairs are they make me cringe. I think he looks fine when he's in big form, but most of the run you're in small form, right? So those are, I would say those are probably my 3 least favorite. And then I'll give the honorable mention to Tails. I don't know why. I don't think I have a reason for Tails, but I'm just gonna throw him in there. So that's that side. On the positive side, the ones that I like the most, I think Panga, Laser, and Glitch. I don't have like a specific reason. I just think they look nice and clean. And then there's another thing. The Barb sprite's very good as well, but I think it's extra crisp for so long because I think he has a black shirt with a white cape, and that contrast pops beautifully. I think there's someone else who has a really nice like cape combination. I can't quite remember which one. Yoshi has white cape. I don't recall. Although I don't know if that would pop out as nicely considering Yoshi's green. Like the white and green might not be as aesthetically pleasing. Now, I will say, as far as, like, animations go, Sonic's wall run, top tier. And Yoshi's facials are pretty funny. Maybe a tad much if you have to see it, like, constantly. But assuming that repetition's not an issue, he's got some good expressions. And then also, I think he's the one that has the sunglasses, right? I know one of the sprites pops out some sunglasses after DDR Bowser. At least that's where, like, my memory is stored. Yoshi needs a purple cape. I'm sure you're not biased at all, right? I knew I didn't position that quite right, so I needed to take the extra ship bounce. I think this feels like a good time to say final run of the night. Five hours, 15 minutes in, entering Blades of Chaos. If we get all the ways, it'll take us past 6. Hopefully we get at least another 15 minutes of gameplay in. Get one final good run. Maybe I'll have to reset. God damn. Let me see what the damage is, and then let's see what happens in Toxic. I can't believe I let myself overjump that. Rubens, thank you for the raid, by the way. Welcome on in. How was your stream? God, God, that's such a blemish, dude. That's such a blemish right there. It's a Pats, Lima. Thank you, guys. Green beans, man. Green beans. They're tough. Some might even say brutal. Were you playing the beans hack? I saw Grim playing that the other day. It looked like it had some hard moments, but it didn't seem like too crazy. Just maybe a little bit long. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, I don't know. Did my speed just? What the fuck? That was weird. Yeah, hope it went well. And welcome on in. We've been having some fierce runs today. 3 runs. It was 3 runs to Tower of Fate, right? One of was a 53XX. Another was a low 54. I think the other one was maybe a mid 54 or something. Like really good paces. All of them made it to Dry Bowser with a chance. I think one of them was like a 56-30 pace by the time I got to Dry Bowser. So could have locked it in, but he's been kind of kicking my ass a little bit tonight. But still feels good to have as much solid gameplay as we've been having. Baudrillard crunched the numbers and he informed us that we have never PB'd with Waluigi over all 3 categories that we've run. So we're trying to do him a solid right now. This is definitely, if I don't one-shot this, I'm resetting. Fuck this. I'm not taking any more time loss in this level, like, up to this point in the run. Tight on the ceiling there, but we made it work. Okay. The run is alive for now. Let's see what happens in Blast. So Poncho, thank you for the luck. Kind of getting close to wrapping it up for the night, but hopefully get this one more good run going here. I love this song, it's such a banger. Oh my, oh my. Please. I knew that was. I lost too much speed. God damn it, man. Not usually an issue there, but gotta be quick on that. Nice toss. Nice toss. Okay, we'll try one more. Next time that I get to Blades, though, that'll be it. Even if Blades goes horribly wrong, and we decide to quit it, that's the last run. I don't trust that. I would say yeah, I would say Blast Brigade. I mean, so Toxic Tunnel is a pretty big gatekeeper for me. I do have some fears there. But Blast Brigade also. Not quite to the same extent. We've done a lot of work on it. Gotten a lot better. But there are definitely some possible death locations in Blast, and they're kind of big. Or even if you get like a small one, they're never like fully small. They're usually like at least a medium, and then if you get like 2 of those, it really adds up quickly. So even though I have more confidence in Blast Brigade than I do in Toxic, still a little bit of a gatekeeper. Thank you, PP Caca Lord, by the way. Thank you for the good luck. Definitely just hit me. Like, my eyes are... they're a bit droopy right now. Okay, hats off for this final attempt. Let's go. I'm calling it after this attempt, even if it fails here. My eyes are a bit too tired, I think. It's not dead yet, obviously, though. We could still get it. Let's go. Missed the key jump. Missed the key jump. That's how I know I'm tired. You don't really see that from me too often, at least at that location. So, okay. Let's see who's doing some stuff. Who is doing the stuff tonight? So this is not Mario, but Neptune Neon. He's a nice dude. Let's show him some love. He's playing some Metroid Dread, custom made OST Rando Part 2. Let's finish this. So I don't know what's going on here, but I will leave you in his very capable hands, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do some more This 56, maybe even a 55, is coming to a stew stream near you. Peace out.